Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. So this week I have an agenda that I am only going to practice Raag Bageshree. So Raag Bageshree is something that I've learned before around 3-4 years ago, and it was actually one of the first rags that I learned properly, like with proper gaiki and stuff. So I am going to now revisit the rag. I'm not singing the rag after 3-4 years, but I'm sort of now giving it that type of quality time again for the week. And I just want to see, the way I must have approached it back then when I was learning it for the first time, and how I will look at it today will be very different. So now it can be anything Raag Bageshree. It can be bandish, khyal, palta, ala patterns, behlawa patterns, songs, or just taking a bandish online and notating the sargam of it, anything but it has to be all Bageshree related, apart from whatever other work that I have to sort of juggle that together. I know Bageshree's time is 12 a.m. or whatever, but something about singing it early morning is also quite amazing. So today morning it was just singing like sustained notes, sort of implementing Raag Bageshree in my morning Khamaj ka Riyaz. So जो भी मंत्र सप्तक के जो notes है, that I sung, and just some ala patterns, very simple ala patterns. That's what I started with today. Like, even though my mind wanted to do some crazy stuff, I restricted myself and just tried to sing really basic stuff. And in the afternoon today I just had a listening session. I had recorded a class that I had, so I just listened to that class. How I was grasping, how slowly I was grasping whatever was being taught to me. So that was also very interesting. When a scale is so new, you take so long to catch the phrase, but once you know the rag, you know like how the rag is walking, so it becomes very easy to like catch up to a melody. Got some flowers. I'm going to my friend Shan's house for her birthday. Back home from Shan's birthday. Shan is my best friend. She has not made an appearance in the vlog yet, but here's a clip of Shan and Moksha. It was Moksha's birthday. Shan and Moksha are twins, so here's a clip of them cutely dancing together. Good morning, it's the next day. I just finished my Riyaz. And I did the usual warm-up, the alap and everything, and this time I added behlawa patterns. It's been a while since I've sung behlawa patterns, especially in Bageshree, so it was a little tricky to sort of mend my voice that way, because taan, at least, like if you have like a fixed structure of taans, you can experiment and you can sing it that way. Behlawa, because all the notes are so grouped together and close together, becomes tricky. But very interesting. It's like solving a puzzle. I'm almost done with my run, so before coming here, sat with Bageshree again, and what I noticed is that in the morning I was trying to do variations, right? So what I did was took the same phrases that I was trying to do in the morning and just focused on one, even if it's like a tiny thing, just taking that and refining it, and every time I sang it, it sounded better. And because I have now practiced those phrases just in Bageshree, maybe something will click when I'm singing something else, and those patterns or that fluency that my voice must have achieved might like reach me again when I'm singing something else. So that was really nice, just sticking with one thing, and that I realized that is one tiny phrase only has so many problems. Like upar say it sounds great, but the more I sang it, I was like, oh, this is flat, oh, this is sharp, oh, this is too pointy, oh, this is too rounded. So that's what I did, and yeah, running always feels great. My head is fully clear. Good morning, 6 a.m. I was feeling feverish, but I worked out in the morning, but I just completed my 10k steps anyway. Not sure if this was a good decision. We'll find out tonight. A little update on Bageshree before I sleep. So today morning I just did one palta, and then in the evening I sat with this bandish that I had learnt long ago, and it's not my usual bandish to sing in Bageshree. So I sang that, like thoda sa revised that, and then tried to improvise some tan patterns, which was fun. It was nice. And then I took a song which I don't want to reveal yet, which has like a little bit of Bageshree in it, and I tried to see if I could improvise with the song, and keeping the improvisation strictly in Bageshree and not going out of the Raag. Usually when I sing one thing all the time, comes in my dreams, that's all I keep thinking of. No matter what I am doing, that keeps playing in my head. I wake up and that's the first thing that I think of. It's like listening to a really viral thing on Reels, and then that's all you can think of. That's what happens, when you practice something consistently, which is nice. Like, it's pretty good. Sometimes it's like, it's not nice always, I'll be honest. I remember this one time, I don't remember what Raag it was, some Raag it was, and I was singing it so much that I could not sleep. Like, it got annoying. It was like when your leg becomes numb if you're sitting a particular way, and then later it like tingles. It feels like a bunch of ants are like, biting you. That's what was happening to my head. I haven't reached that stage yet with Bageshree, but it'll come. You can't do anything about it. You just have to keep going, and then eventually it passes. Hi, it's 7 a.m. and I've taken like a 2-minute break from Riyaz, and today I just went back to basics. My guru had given me a Riyaz timetable, weekly Riyaz timetable, and over the years of course it has changed. So now I went back to whatever notes I had written down, and it's nice to just take a slow morning and doing those basic warm-ups that I used to do. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I did for the first hour, and now I will pick up palta and I will sit with that. I am taking myself out for breakfast. I've carried a book with me, so I'm just gonna sit, have some yummy food, and trying to finish this book. And I always read better if I'm reading outside, so that's what I'm gonna do. Also, I'm bored of making my own breakfast and being at home, so yeah. She's taking her scooty. Hello. I'm gonna go to Mahalakshmi now to listen to a mehfil by Manali Bose. She's gonna present some semi-classical genres. This is the first time I'm gonna listen to her. She has come from Kolkata, I think. So I'm excited. The show was very nice, but I also ended up meeting the loveliest people. I've observed, I don't know if you all also feel this, but sometimes I meet people who are not musicians, but they have spent their entire lives around musicians or listening to music. Or maybe they work in a sector where music is a part of, like a tiny part of their job, but they love music so much that they can talk about it for hours. Like, they know these rarest of rare albums, artists, and really good music that I have never even heard of. And it's so amazing to just talk to them because they're just so passionate about music, and they can listen to music all night. Like, I don't even think musicians talk about music so much. And it's just amazing to meet these people and just be around them and soak up all the good energy. Hello, good morning. I did not film anything yesterday. I woke up, I did my usual Riyaz, and then after that, because it was Holi, there was constant, I'm surrounded by residential societies. So every room that I go to and every window that I go to, I could listen to a different song being blasted on the speaker by every society. So there was no way that I could have filmed anything. People are quite enthu, like people played Holi. I think it started at like around 10 a.m. and people were playing till 4 p.m. people are playing Holi, okay? So that's what happened, and then after that I got some work done. So yesterday I just didn't film anything. Right now it's, I think, what time is it? It's 8 a.m. I've just finished my Riyaz, Bageshree. Today I just did alap in the morning. Tried to go through whatever I already have, like material in my mind or written down, just sort of repeating one phrase again and again, and then I tried to improvise it. So that's what I did for around 2 hours today morning. I'm gonna prepare a song now, which happens to be in Bageshree, and then let's see if that has an effect, after singing all these, singing just that rag for all these days and then singing a rag which is like slightly based on Bageshree. So that will be fun. Thoughts on doing something consistently for a few days, Bageshree. Do I feel a big difference in just 5-6 days? No. Honestly, I wouldn't say that there's a huge difference. Like only 5-6 days not enough, but it's not useless, obviously. It's definitely better than doing a different thing every day. I'm very motivated for Riyaz because there is no question mark as to what I have to do. I know exactly what I have to do. It's very easy to track my progress. You get little rewards when you're able to sing something that you couldn't 5 days ago. Phrases start coming to you automatically. You'll find yourself randomly singing something that you have not really sung before. Your brain just did some permutation combination on the spot. It was also lovely to sort of go back to a rag that I started with, See How Far I've Come, which was great. My voice is getting tired while I say this, so I will stop. Wow. This happens when you do something consistently. You become obsessed with it and then your voice gets tired, but it's okay. It's good tired. Alright guys, that's it for this vlog. This is a very busy day. Don't forget to like this video, share the video, comment, subscribe to my channel, switch on the bell icon so you know every time I post a video, and keep watching. Have a fabulous March. Try to enjoy the heat. Believe me, I'm trying.